I'm trying to grow a mustache right now, but
Really?
I can't. Yeah, it's not working.
So, yeah, 3, 2. Oh, I forgot the overlay, but we can do it during the game.
Okay,
3,
go.
2, 1, 0.
There we go.
Sometimes I do it like that when I cast alone and Crusader is not moving. Move, Crusader, move. Okay, he's moving. It took him like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. Well, maybe it will be alright. So we have Crusader from Romania. Is he on any team?
I think play something, I forgot. Let me check.
So, small unknown team for
Oh
Crusader.
yeah, from Germany. His team name is Playground Avenue.
Oh, yeah, I actually know that. I think they have a LOL team that just got disqualified.
That's how you know.
Xel'Naga, Caverns, of course, and Roxas Pomi, who's a unknown but pretty decent Protoss from Team Roxas, of course, is in the bottom left. And I like Pomi. Like, I can remember casting some games with him. I think in one of the old Rage Quit TV Cups, and he did quite well.
And in Craft Cup, I remember casting him. Not like a lot of times, but kissed him enough times. And I know him from Craft Cup. I think he got. I remember a final that was played between Pomi and another day. That another day is actually a Smurf from the back then. It was the AAA team. Kenzie and Sarens was in AA, and I remember that actually Kenzie who played. They Smurfed actually, and that's how Pomi got into Craft Cup King of the Mod back in February, if you remember that event. Like, it was so long ago, oh my god.
Yeah, but how did he get in there? Like, what happened?
Well, if I remember correctly, Sarens played on the Another Day account. Then Kenzie played when Kenzie was out in the grid stages. So that account actually reached grid stages and they beat Pomi, and then they somehow disqualified that Smurf account, and they got Pomi in. And I remember the semi-final was between Dimaga and Another Day, who was supposed to be Kenzie or something like that.
Okay.
So,
well,
esports drama, always something is happening. Yeah.
Pomi going up to 20 probes here, and he's actually gone with the Zealot first. Now, yeah, he's continuing to make probes, so he's not going to go for a 1-gate expand. Usually if you go 1-gate expo, you go first Zealot, and you stay on 20 probes, and you expand, but he's probably going to go 2 or 3-gate expand, or maybe a robo play. Like, if he wants to put some early pressure, he's going to play with maybe some tech, maybe Stargate, maybe robo.
Yeah. It also depends on what you scout. I always thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I always said that I saw this like last week between TVP and I think it was Forte versus Cloud, and Forte actually scouted like 3 barracks, 1 with Tech Lab, and Forte got some fast immortals out, and I always said that it is because he wants to resist that Marauder pressure if there's going to be one. But we haven't seen that actually in a long time. If you remember the classic. I can't see my cursor. Okay, yeah, you can see it now. You know, like 6 months ago when the Terran players opened with 2 Marauders and 1 Marine, and they actually went to do huge damage. Oh, we see Crusader with a bunker and a reactor on the barracks.
Yeah, Crusader going for 1-1-1 all in, like, as far as I can tell from here. And the 1-gate expansion is indeed coming from Pomi just a bit later with a few more probes. And it's actually like one of the best builds you can do against 1-1-1, because as soon as the attack from the 1-1-1 comes, you can... Oh, careful with the Stalker. No, Pomi, don't lose the Stalker. But yeah, as I was saying, as soon as the all-in comes from the Terran, you can... you will have the economic and the production means to hold it. So it's really smart. Robo going up and probably like 2 more gates pretty soon. And then he can make Observer.
Oh, he's getting Robo and 1 gate. Yeah. So. Similar.
He needs the Robo to make an Obs against possible Cloak Banshee.
Yeah, so it's always safer to get anyway. Versus a Terran, I think it's very safe to have around minute 7 a gate. A Robo, I mean. just to be safe to get that observer out or something.
Yeah, let's see how many observers Pomi is gonna get. It's
And he's heading in the Twilight Council.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. Minute 7 right now.
Right now, today, most people should have figured out how to beat the 1-1-1, and maybe Pomi has his own way to do it. But it's not the most common way. You usually get Robo, and then either you go really fast Colossus, but the more common thing is like go Immortal and like 5-6 gate off of the 2 base.
It's pretty strange that Crusader actually likes to play with expansions, and right now he's still 1 base. He's adding 2 more barracks. He's still producing Banshees. He's adding Marines and tanks, so it is a classic 1-on-1. We see the Banshee did no damage, but he forced Pomi to move his pros from the natural, but he's getting them back. And I like what Pomi is doing, getting High Templars.
Yeah, it's interesting, but is it gonna work? I'm not sure. Now, I sense a little mistake by Pomi. He's like really oversaturated at the main, and that sounds really nitpicky, but it's bad. It's like really bad to have too many probes, because they just don't give you any return.
And in the Forge, he's researching Storm, but look at what Crusader is doing. He's even getting some SCVs, a lot of them, 10 actually. We can say he's pulling a Generalo. That's what we call this in Romania. He's pulling a Generalo.
Yeah, I don't see Pomi winning this. He has wrong saturation, like really huge error there, and he's trying to get Storm out before this all in, but can that even work? I don't know. I don't see that working. He has 2 Templars.
Pomi saw it. Pomi saw it. And we have Chrono Boost on the Storm, and of course the Nexus is going to fall down. And I think Pomi is actually cursing right now, like, oh my god, shit, Terran! All in!
Yeah, I know, right? Losing some pylons here, that really hurts. You need to get as many units out as you can, so we have 4 pylons.
And we need some bunkers right here down, to make it look like a very strong content. Nice Storm! Oh!
Oh! Crap!
It's like, surprise!
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, storming the ramp.
But is it gonna be enough? Can we see feedbacks on Banshees? That would be really smart to feedback them.
Oh, nice feedbacks.
Boom, boom, yeah, okay, there we go.
And bunkers, finally. The Banshee can't figure it out what to snipe. He shoot a bit on the Temporizer, and now he's focusing on the Forge. I guess it's a good idea to snipe the Forge, no cannons or anything like that.
War Prism, look at that. He's gonna drop down the Zealots and the Templar behind the tanks, and then he can actually break this. But he needs to do it fast, because the timing's running out for Pomi. For real, I mean, it's just... I don't think this is a good way to...
Oh, he's actually trying to drop in the base, and the Warp is actually met with a tank, and I think Crusader knows. Yeah, he's turning back with 1 tank and 2 Marines, and he should actually start building a bunker maybe in the mineral lines just to be safe.
And another Pomi winning this from here. Good feedback on that Banshee, but 3 bunkers, 4 tanks, few Marines, and there's just nothing here.
Oh, he needs to warp in the base, but his supply blocked. He only warped in 1 Zealot because of the 1 Zealot died in the drop. So
that Storm was so wasted. This is so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know how
Why would you try to get out Storm before an obvious all-in? Like, that just doesn't work in my head.
But maybe it wasn't that bad, but the follow-up right now, it seems strange. Okay,
yeah,
he did a
Storm kills like 2 CVs, 3.
Yeah. But what I found a huge mistake was actually, doing a War Priest and being supply blocked.
And I think he should have used the War Prism to break the contain, like, just elevate units out and then come from 2 sides and kill it, but...
Yeah, actually, it's kind of hard to break this contain. Actually, how do you say the contain will be break as a Protoss? How do you break this?
You don't let it happen. That's the most important thing, like... You try to get enough units, you meet the Terran in the middle of the map, delay him, force a siege, etc., and then when he comes, he doesn't have enough Marines to kill you. That's like the optimal way, I feel, to defeat this.
Yeah. That's how Zergs is forced to do it a lot of times.
Yeah, if this is down, then this is kind of like...
And look what the army that's coming again. 3 more tanks, a lot of mines, and we have another warping in Crusader's base. This time with 3 Stalkers, sorry, and another High Templar. And Crusader is forced to fall back again with the whole army, 3 tanks and some marines. Not sure exactly why he's...
By Pomi now. That's finally working.
Yeah.
Oh, the Raven might get sniped. This is really important.
Auto turret down.
Okay. Get out of there fast. Yeah, there we go. No, this was a bit better. I mean,
yeah.
But Pomi still, he doesn't have Colossus. He's gonna have charge. One thing that's really good for Pomi is that there's almost no way for Crusader to walk up the ramp. Like, oh, War Prism goes down. Yeah. But due to the storms that are available, there's no way for the Marines to walk up the ramp to actually get offensive. So, well, that gives Pomi a lot of time.
There are 2. Oh, and Pomi is going down right now. Let's see how many. A lot of splash damage on the Zealots on that ramp, but it seems that some of the tanks will fall down, and the second army is only in the middle. So Pomi might actually break this container right now. Let's see how much damage he will get. Oh, only 2 immortals.
Templars,
yeah,
both of which still had storms out.
And look what's coming from Crusader right now. 3 tanks and a lot of mines. It must be very annoying to be a Protoss.
Good storm though.
Yeah.
But now no more storms left, and that's the sign for Crusader. Okay, I can go up the ramp now. That's what he's doing. And the Zealot might clean it up. The tank is shooting the Marines a lot, so yeah.
And Pomi actually focus fire a tank with 1 immortal, and but he still has a lot. Still 2 tanks and still a couple of mines.
The Marines. A couple is good.
And another War Priest from Pomi. I think he still wants to do another something like that. 22 drones, 48 probes, lol.
Yeah. Doesn't really help. Yeah, these cells, they can't go. Like, he still has the War Prism, right?
But the War Priest is getting shot by the Viking.
Yeah. I think he should have just gotten his units out of his own base so he can attack from a better angle, but I think this is gonna be...
Yeah, maybe use the War Priest to drop everything and then try to go from all the angles, because the Zealots got a lot of splash damage when all the Zealots were on the ramp.
Pomi still manages to hold quite well. Feedback now on the Raven. Kills half his health. If you check the
but look at Crusader. Orbital command out and mining from it. Oh, it's actually the orbital command from the main. So strangely, yeah. I just clicked there and it was an empty space. So I was like, whoa.
But if we look at the Control A army tab, then worker supply is taking up the majority of Pomi's supply.
Yeah.
And it's 18 versus 40 army supply. So 2 Archons now. Those are definitely gonna help. But Crusader now.
Maybe he should have went like have 2 Archons on the first push. Tank a lot of damage.
Yeah. Now Pomi is gonna pull all his probes, at least I hope, because
they are mining from 1 mineral patch that has 15 and bam, there we have it. He's going for it.
It's a bit bad. He should have the probes in the front. Just a bit lazy play by Pomi. No!
Oh my! Oh, the probes went like...
One storm, but yeah, this is it. He's not gonna pull through here. GG.
Yeah. Actually, no GG.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Interesting first game.
Sorry?
Interesting first game. It was something standard that the Terran is doing right now, I think.
I mean, I don't get why you would get Storm against this. Like, I honestly don't get it. Maybe it's working for Pomi on the ladder, but in my book, it just doesn't make sense. Like, Storm is such a long research and such a fragile spell with a lot of potential, but what you need is something stable against this, not something fragile. So, yeah, I think he could have done a much better job if he had saturated his natural, and then he could have just made units.
So
and then went for a crush on Crusader.
So you actually think the mistake was that he went Storm?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe someone can like tell me that I'm wrong, and I'll accept it if it makes sense. But I think the best way to crush it is just to get few immortals and tons of gateways off of 2 gas and minimal saturation, like 16 probes on both mineral lines and then 6 in gas on your main, and then just make units. Because if you just win the attack, then you win the game. There's no need to be greedy because it's such a one-dimensional all-in.
Yeah, but I still have to love Pomi for going Storms. It's more enjoyable for me anyway, even that he lost the game.
It's okay. Yeah, maybe he can turn around in game 2. See what Crusader has for us. We're on Antiga Shipyard, and I'm ready.
I think 3, 2, 1. You got tricked, right? Did I trick you? Or no? You didn't even pay attention. I said like 3, 2, 1, and then I stopped.
Oh no, I didn't pay attention. No,
okay. Should I do the trick again, or we should just go?
Yeah, we should just go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay.
I fail at doing tricks.
Yeah, you said it. You didn't say it serious enough. Like you were sounding as if you would make fun, and I just didn't listen at all. Anyways.
Yeah. So, welcome guys to the second game between Crusader and Pomi. We have Pomi spawning on the bottom right corner, and on the bottom left corner we have Crusader from Romania. Pomi is from Russia. Actually, Pomi was the player who won the first Russian qualifier. We had 2 for them. I think the second was won by Turuk. Oh, I also have a small announcement. Unfortunately, I still don't get it why exactly players are doing that, but if you know you are going to be busy, and especially school, you know that school is coming, you know that you might be busy, why do you accept a league invite? So basically Noise will not be playing in the league anymore because he will be busy with school, and I decided to replace him, and the player that's going to replace Noise is actually Foo Fighter, a Serbian player, a Terran Serbian player. Also Grandmaster.
Yeah, I think I know him from the
cups. Yeah. I've seen him in the cups. So hopefully this is for the best because he actually wants to play. And yeah, we see Crusader walling off 2 supplies, 1 barrack. He actually started. Oh, he only started the second supply just to stop the probe for going in. And Crusader is actually not adding a gas, so he might actually just go for a fast command center or something.
The spawning positions are pretty close, and they are, because this is kind of one of these rotational maps, they are favoring Crusader, because he's going to be able to drop.
Drop, but he won't be able to take the 3rd.
Yeah, exactly. Like early game, it's pretty good for him because his the main of Pomi is exposed to him, but Pomi has a really easy time to access this 3rd. So yeah, it's kind of, it shifts over the course. That's actually an interesting thought. It never passed me that it's like different 2 base compared to 3 base on the map. So that's kind of interesting. Players will want to keep that in mind, and we should see the command center. Crusader, is he gonna? He's the one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, surprisingly, he's building it on outside, yeah.
Yeah, right. He's learned his lesson, I think.
Yeah, I taught him. Actually, he got he had, I think, like a few days delay, like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and he told me that he was in a hospital. And I was like, hey, why? And he actually got beat up by 7 gypsies.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it was like, wait, what? He actually just sat in the park, and there were like 7 gypsies with bats, and they kind of got to him, and he got. Oh my god! He got the head broken, and he got to patch him up, but he's okay right now, and he's playing.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, how that can happen, and why?
That only happens in movies.
Yeah, it's like. you cannot think like that. Something like that actually happens. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, and I asked him why, and he said he has no idea why. And
Didn't do anything.
yeah.
Pomi doing a really cool thing, which I really like. It's the one gate expo, with the expand before any units. So it's very greedy, but the correct answer to what Crusader is doing, who went barracks into command. So I mean gasless expand.
And I'm reading what Generalo is saying on the chat. He said you should tell Madonna that. And if you don't know, when Madonna came to Romania, I think like last year,
Yeah.
it's something like it's not that you know how you know the classic stereotypes like people know about each country. A lot of people say that Romanians are full of gypsies, and
Yeah.
you know like that's something they say. It's not like full of gypsies. We just have some, but anyway, it's something that Romanians they are not like totally racist or anything like that, but we kind of hate that when people tell us like no more racism. Like, okay, we don't want to talk about racism, no more racism, but let's not talk about it. And when Madonna came to Romania, you know, like she had a moment like, and she stopped the concert and he said like, I heard there is a lot of racism in Romania, and especially towards gypsies, and everyone is start booing her. And it was like, it's like okay,
That's fun.
yeah.
Okay, this is important. Pomi is doing a 5 gate
with sentries.
not all in, but it's gonna be very, very harsh pressure, and it's really good against what Crusader is doing, because Crusader is going marine only into tank, and I think Crusader might lose to this. Like, there's a chance that he does.
Yeah, the tank is very far and it's not yet done. And
only one bunker too.
Yeah, and second bunker is being added up right now. And,
But Pomi's waiting too long. Why are
yeah,
you waiting?
Yeah,
Oh,
the second. I
He's
think
missing zealots. That's kind of bad, but that's the thing that.
he will force field in order to stop the SCVs to repair, but still it's going to be strange.
Yeah, but the tank is out now.
Yeah.
It's gonna help so much against the stalkers. Why you no weapon zealots? Why? Why you don't go? Like,
He needs tank
that's the
mid.
thing many people do, including me, because I'm a noob. You want to hit a timing and then you just don't go and you wait for.
Yeah,
units.
it's like, okay, I want to get a second Banshee.
Yeah.
That was when I was. Let's see anyway. Let's see this. The first bunker fell down immediately. The second bunker is still firing. We have some decent force fields, but still, look, the third bunker is now done, and yeah, Pomi is forced to retreat.
That
Yeah,
completely shut
yeah.
down. If he goes right now with the zealots, he does have a shot. But again, see, he's waiting, and bad position. The zealots are
Yeah.
not in the front. Why would you engage like this? Like, you need
Yeah.
everything in the front. It's so important. Like, now, yeah, he needs to just probe, and robotics, or Twilight Council again. Okay.
And I remember when I was playing Terran like more than 6 months ago, and I was looking at the replay, seeing what I did wrong, because I was doing, you know, the Banshee opening with the Terran, and I always reach the Zerg, and he already was prepared. And I checked the replay, and I've seen like, okay, if I would have went with the first Banshee, he had no spore. Now he has 3, and I have 2 Banshees that can't do anything. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
And oh, do you remember? Do you remember how was that map called? Shitty Station, Scrap Station.
Yeah.
Oh, what a map! And yesterday I remembered about Jungle Basin.
Yeah, me too. I saw a screenshot of
I
Jungle
was
Basin.
like, oh man, Jungle Basin. And do you remember when in 3 years from now, when Void, how will the Protoss expansion be called?
Legacy of
Legacy of the Void will be out, and everything will be set up in nails. And we'll be like, oh, do you remember when Terran was OP? Oh, yeah, right now it's shit. But I think that Terran OP stuff will always remain. It's like in popular culture.
It's the sentiment of Starcraft 2.
Yeah.
It just belongs. Now we see Crusader adding on another Rax, but he has a very healthy tank count. He's gone up to 5, and he's going to do a very strong
push.
almost
Oh,
like
pulling out
anti-vertical.
some SCVs also.
Yeah, and again, Pomi without clear... No, he's actually going Templar. But again, like, it's bad to go Templar against the timing. Like, because you're reliant on Storm energy, and it can work, but it's just such a gamble, I feel. And where are all the Stalkers? They were behind to prepare for a drop.
And we might see a small drop on the base with a tank or something. Just drop them up.
Yeah.
2
There
force
you go,
fields,
and
3 force fields.
there's nothing that Pomi can do against this because the tanks help so much.
Yeah, as you can see, he's dropping a few marines up.
He's making pylons.
Oh, he might actually start the Twilight Council. Let's see if he'll be able to do.
I think he can keep it.
Oh, we have a bunker.
Oh, the Twilight Council, no! How many? Oh no, oh shit. Yeah.
Twilight Council will be very slow. Very slow. Oh, and yeah, no charge.
Storm is done, big storms!
Let's
Very
see.
good storms. Third one was pretty bad though.
I haven't seen any storm. I only see the first storm right now. The second storm.
Okay.
Third one was bad. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I have
well,
9 frames actually. Oh my god. Tomorrow I will install my new Intel. I got a 250 euros motherboard. I'm not saying that just to feel like fancy, but I'm happy. I finally have a good PC. And yeah, what the hell with Pomi do versus this?
Yeah, nothing. It's just had he had. Yeah, he was just not ready for it.
Even a bunker in the main base and the second bunker.
Yeah, this is just over. I mean, Pomi is cute, but he's too greedy. Like, he does a half-hearted all-in, or a pressure, and then he's like, I don't know. I don't get what he's doing.
He had some mistakes. I cannot say that he was on his best days.
Yeah, I think he's better than this, but yeah, he still has a economic lead. But this is just really gay to play against, to be honest.
This will make things more interesting for the league, because oh, nice storm. Because the first game was won by Hassobs with 2-0, right? So the Beast unfortunately will be the last player. Hassob will be the on top. But Crusader, he lost 2-1 on versus Beastie on the first game. So Crusader is like right now on -1. If he wins by 2-0, he will be on 1 point.
+1. Yeah.
And actually Pomi will be. Oh, nice intercept by Pomi. Some of the mines. He's killing the reinforcements, so that's not a good thing to do. But still, the Terran is knocking on your door, like knock knock. Who it is? It's me, the Marine.
Yeah, this is. As I said before, it's just so horrible to play against this as Protoss. Like, Terrans who go bio are kind of okay for me, but all those Terran tech builds are so annoying. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, Crusader has a well-deserved win. Straight up play. Pomi kind of not very coherent.
And like you said, this game was not lost because of the storm. It was lost because of the first attack. It was way too...
Yeah, but I mean, this attack, as bad as it went, and then storm as follow-up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's still.
Like the storm would have been okay with a good first attack, or just in general if he hadn't lost so much. But in the end, the storm just came so late. Colossus would have been better, or something like that. And scouting maybe, and see the push and everything. It caught him off guard. Yeah, whatever. Pomi, what are you doing with your storm?
So let me talk with now Grim. In theory, now Grim will have free win, unfortunately. But let's see if he accepts the free win or not. I don't care. It's his choice.
Yeah.